Florida. So I am in the middle of trying to figure out what is even going on right now. Tomorrow we will be seeing Stray Kids. It's litty. I did have one thing I wanted to film for y'all before, but I just Truist Park, like, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. But all the stuff I had pre-packed, I thought would have fit in my bag. Turns out it doesn't, because they have ridiculous bag size rules. So I didn't film it because that's not really my concert bag. But we will be doing a what's in my concert bag video right now, because we are getting up really early to try and see whether we can get a good spot in the pit, so I won't have time to do this in the morning. So this is in no particular order of importance, but this is all the things that I will be carrying to the Stray Kids show. If you are heading to any of the other stops and you're like, what should I bring? I would say something like this would be pretty much, you have most of the stuff that I think you would need. So the first thing is my sign. This is my Hyunjin sign that I spent like an eon making. So this will be going in my bag properly once it fits in there. The next thing is my Hyunjin American flag. My friend brought this for me, and like I'm gonna do that TikTok meme because literally, like, why not? So this is going also in my concert bag. Those are definitely not essential, but you know, also kind of essential. I will be wearing platforms, so I did bring my handy dandy trusty foldable flats that look like they've had a rough life. So and hopefully these things last. If not, I'm gonna have to go and find other shoes for the New York show. But yeah, these are a game changer if you're wearing platforms and like your feet are tired. But one thing I will say is like a complete hot life hack is if you are wearing any sort of platforms, go and get you a pair of Dr. Scholl's and put them in your platforms. Like, honestly, that was a game changer, and I did not feel my feet like actually bothering me until I got back. But I was able to stand the entire day, and I had these with me thinking, I was like, oh, okay, like my feet are gonna give out at some point, I'll just put these on, but didn't happen. So definitely break your shoes in, and also get those Dr. Scholl's. Complete game changer. So I have this, which is what my aunt gave me this when I went to the Atlanta show. Not sure how necessary this is, but this is an emergency blanket. I think I may be able to use this tomorrow because unlike this other blanket that I have, which is more for just like sitting down on the ground, I think this one blocks heat. If you watch the vlog, you'll find out whether it does or doesn't. But I think I'm gonna bring this one instead of bringing this one, because this is just like, so you don't have to sit on like the ground and like cover your face, but I think this will like reflect the heat. It also, like, if it starts randomly raining, because it's Orlando, it usually always rains randomly at like 2 or 3 p.m. This will be useful. So those are 2 other things that are in here. My portable battery, which needs to be charged, so I'll be putting this on the charging immediately, but this is a game changer. I'm going to look for another one though for like the next set of shows, because this is the heaviest thing in my bag. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. Like, as much as this has saved my life, I'm also just like, why are you so weighty? Like, I need a new one. I got a fan off of the TikTok shop. If you're on TikTok religiously like I am, they have this fan, which you can also like bump it up by percentage. pretty nifty. Has a little strap so you could like hang it around your wrist and you can kind of just like angle it. I didn't really use it in Atlanta because it wasn't that hot, but we'll find out tomorrow how well she works. Side note, when I was at the airport, I saw somebody walk by headed towards the bathroom and she had like a pink charm and I couldn't tell because it was turned backwards. Like, is that Cookie or is that Twiggy? And then I'm like staring her and I'm guessing she noticed like my two friends like here, and then she was like, see you tomorrow, and I was like, oh, okay. So other people flew too, so that was funny. That was just funny to me. Anyway, if I do see you tomorrow, I will definitely point out that I saw you in the airport. I'll be looking for your Twiggy charm. Alright. I don't even know what you would call these things. Are these like charms? Are these stuffed animals? I don't know. Anyway, we have a little pouchy because Felix is so energetic. Of course, he is holding all of our additional batteries. I bring way too many extra batteries. You do not need this many. Like, I have like 3, 6, 9. I have 10 batteries. There's no way my light stick is dying 10 times, but I always want to make sure that other people are charged too. So I always carry extras just in case. He's also holding my one low makeup wipe. So sometimes, like, you know, it just gets a little bit too much overstimulating. So you kind of just want to like take off your face and just like chill out, or like immediately after the show. So he's holding this. My mini deodorant, just in case I get a little too sweaty, which I definitely will tomorrow. So I think I need 2. Sunscreen, so it's a stick sunscreen that I can just roll over, and I believe it's not gonna disturb my makeup, but I'm probably gonna go really light on makeup tomorrow, honestly. I have several packets of liquid IV, courtesy of my aunt. These things are great for when you're feeling really dehydrated or you just need some extra electrolytes. Just buy you a bottle of water and just shake this up and throw that in there. These are my prescription sunglasses. So I will probably be wearing these while I'm on the line. And not really like matching with my outfit, so it's a little annoying, but it's okay. I got some gum. Some pain reliever, just in case. Again, you just never really know at these events. My AirPods. Let's see. Got some other snacks in here too. And these are more just for like waiting on the line. So I got a Nutrigrain bar and like a chewy bar. These are all very smushed, so I'm sorry, y'all. My like bag was not packed like in there nicely, so it looks like a mess. My high fidelity earplugs, which I can tell y'all about these right now because I actually remembered I've had these things for years. And yesterday was the first time I was at a concert. I was like, oh, I should put my earplugs in. These are a game changer. Like, you would think you wouldn't be able to hear, but you still hear the sound like perfectly clear. It's just that it's like lowered about like maybe like 3 volume notches. So it is great. And then like the few times I was like, I wonder how good it sounds. Like I took it out, I realized how much louder it was because, you know, venues don't really tell you where like the speakers will be, and like it's really good to preserve your ear health because I will have a severe crash out if I ever can't hear. So I'm not trying to manifest that. I'm trying to prevent it as much as possible. I brought this thing just in case, but I'm not really sure whether this happens. I know for sure I will be using this at City Field, but some venues don't let you keep the bottle cap. And I can't drink that much water in like 30 seconds, so this you could just like screw it in and fit, and it's for a toddler. But honestly, y'all, like, I'd rather do that than like accidentally took a little water bottle or like the cup, like, and then now I just wasted like $5 because the price of water in Vietnamese is ridiculous. Then I have my SKZ hat. It says artists, and SKZ hat, and it says artist in the back. This is for the line, so I can just keep a little shady. I'm trying to keep everything I could to keep shady. This one is ID, some lip gloss, a Tide, which honestly, I may just carry it for somebody else just in case, but like none of my outfits, like all my stuff is very black and red, so like for this stock. So there's literally no point in me having this Tide pen. Or to charge, because all my stuff is like plug-in. Another power bank, because you can never not have enough of these. This one's cool because it connects to your wrists and it has a little charging thing here, but it just is not powerful like that heavy one I have. I also have one more power bank too, hanging around somewhere. My light. We did lose quite a lot of gems in the first show, but it's okay. I was gonna reattach them last night, ran out of energy, so maybe for the New York show I'll reattach them. And then the last thing I have in this bag is my external hard drive for transferring over videos. So that's on my to-do list before the end of the night to transfer over anything that I had. And then in the front pocket, we have Felix, and Felix is secretly my wallet. So my ID and my credit card are inside of Felix. He's in charge of the money. And then in the other one, we have Hyunjin. I brought like 6 photo cards with me. So I'm not sure like whether I'm gonna switch them out. I really like these mixtape photo cards. Like I wanna get like OT8 in all of them. So they may just stay here because I think they're so cute. Like they were so adorable back then. So let's repack the bag nice, neatly now and not like a mess. I may put my light stick inside of the bag because like honestly it keeps like flopping over and I'm too scared that it's gonna like fall and then it's gonna break. So that is everything that's going inside of my concert bag. I think the only thing that I would add to this is I may carry additional makeup. Like I have like a small pouch of just like powder or something, but honestly like I don't know. It's like every time I do that I get there and then like it's like the last thing that I ever do anything with. But yeah. We are ready to go see Stray Kids tomorrow. Super excited. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.